You think you discovered a winning strategy, but actually the strategy discovered you. There's a dream that's everywhere right now. One person, one laptop, maybe some AI tools, and suddenly you don't need a company anymore. You don't need a boss. You don't need permission. You can build something entirely on your own. It's called the one-person businesses. And if you have been anywhere on the internet lately, you have probably seen it. Solopreneurs making six figures from their living rooms. Freelancers replacing entire agencies with a few AI tools. People quitting their jobs and launching businesses by themselves overnight. It sounds like freedom, and in many ways it is. But I have been thinking about something that's bothered me a little, and I want to share it with you. Not as an answer, but as a question I haven't fully figured out yet. If you look at what most people are actually building in this one-person economy, something interesting starts to emerge. Take e-commerce. Thousands of people are starting online stores right now, and the playbook looks almost identical. Use AI to find trending products, use AI to write the descriptions, use the same ad templates, target the same audience, run the same type of store on the same platforms. You can literally launch a store in a weekend now. The barrier to entry has almost disappeared, which is wonderful. But it also means that if you line up 10 of these stores side by side, they're almost indistinguishable. Different names, same DNA. Or look at content creation. There are more independent creators than ever. Everyone has their own channel, their own voice, at least in theory. But scroll through your feed and you'll start noticing something. The same trending topics, the same hooks, the same thumbnail styles, the same structures, just with different faces. And in consulting and freelancing, it's a similar story. AI has made it possible for one person to deliver work that used to require a team, writing reports, analyzing data, building presentations. That's genuinely powerful. But when everyone is using the same AI tools with similar prompts, the output starts to converge. The proposal starts to sound the same. The strategies start to look the same. I'm not saying any of this is wrong. These tools are incredible, and they're opening doors that used to be locked. But here's what I keep coming back to. If everyone is using the same tools, following the same playbooks, chasing the same proven formulas, how independent is that really? I think of it like a game. In a well-designed game, the players feel free. You choose your character, you pick your path, you make decisions that feel like yours. But the truth is, everything you can do has already been defined by whoever designed the game. The boundaries, the reward systems, the paths that feel like discoveries, they were all placed there on purpose. And the better the game is designed, the less you notice. I think something similar is happening in this new economy. There's an invisible playbook that most people are following, not because someone handed it to them, but because it's embedded in the truth, the platforms, the algorithms, the success stories that everyone studies. You think you discovered a winning strategy, but actually, the strategy discovered you. It was designed to be found. And I want to be really clear about something. There's nothing wrong with being a player. Most of us are players in most areas of our lives. I'm a player too. I'm on YouTube right now, learning the rules of a game I didn't design. I'm figuring out thumbnails, titles, and algorithms just like everyone else. The question isn't whether you are playing a game. We all are. The question is, do you know you are playing one? I think the real difference isn't between people who follow rules and people who don't. It's between people who choose consciously and people who drift unconsciously. When you pick up a tool, whether it's AI, a business template, or a content formula, you can use it in two very different ways. You can let the tool shape you. Study what's already working, replicate it, optimize it for the metrics the platform rewards. Or you can start with what you actually want to say, what you actually want to build, and then find the tools that help you get there. The first approach is faster. Honestly, is probably more efficient. And for many people, it works. I respect that. But the second approach is the one where your thinking stays alive, where your work still has your fingerprint on it, where you are not just producing output, you are producing meaning. And I think this matters more than ever now, because the gap between these two approaches is getting harder to see. When AI can generate polished content in seconds, the differences between something that was deeply thought through and something that was assembled from patterns becomes almost invisible from the outside. Two articles can look equally professional. Two business plans can read equally well, but one came from genuine understanding and the other was stitched together from templates. The only person who knows the differences is you. So the real question isn't about AI. It's not even about one person businesses. It's about this. In this work you are doing right now, how much of it is genuinely yours? How much comes from your own thinking, your own judgment, your own way of seeing the world? And how much is you following a script that someone else wrote without realizing there was a script at all? I don't have a clean answer to this. I'm honestly still figuring it out myself. Every day, I'm making choice about what to follow and what to question. Sometimes I get wrecked. Sometimes I probably don't. But I think as long as we're asking the question, we're okay. The moment we stop asking, the moment we assume we are thinking for ourselves just because we are working for ourselves, that's when we might be in trouble. Choose clearly, know what you are giving up, know what you are getting, and make sure the life you're building actually looks like you. I'd love to hear what you think. What game are you playing right now? And do you know who wrote the rules? Leave me a comment. Let's figure this out together.